Flosstube. My name is Amy. This is my channel, Snowcanyonstitcher, where we talk about cross stitch. I hope that this video finds you doing well. Today is Monday the 26th of September, and I am going to attempt to do a video. Hopefully I'll get through it. I've just been kind of, all over the place doing all different kinds of things, and so my focus is a little off, but hopefully I can get through this and give you a good video, share some things that I've been working on, and chat with you for a little bit. I want to welcome you if you're new to my channel. Thank you for joining me today, and I want to welcome back my regular subscribers. I'm sorry for taking so long to do a video. I was thinking about it this morning. It seems like a lot of the stuff that I deal with in my stitching is Flosstube. Ever since the beginning, I've been doing Flosstube for about 4 years now. This past August was kind of like my 4-year anniversary. And there's some Flosstubers talk about finishing, some they specialize in samplers. And I've been like, what is my specialty? What is the one thing in stitching that really, that I focus on a lot? And so I'm just kind of all over the place. But one thing I do deal with is making a video. I'm an introvert, and so it's really difficult sometimes. I really have to make myself do a video. When I was in college, we had to do a presentation every Friday, and I had severe anxiety every single week, and I was in college for 7 years, and so no matter, even towards the end of my graduate degree, I still struggled. It was hard for me. I had to really psych myself out just to get up and do a 15-minute presentation. But the thing is, the point I'm trying to make is, I want to encourage you. If you are a stitcher, and I watch Flosstube all during the week, and sometimes when I'm watching Flosstube, I'll watch those that I enjoy watching regularly, and sometimes I'm stitching, so I don't want to take the time to hit the reverse button and then scan. So I just let the video play, and a lot of times new stitchers will come up on the video, and I love seeing what everyone's working on, and I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot from others watching their videos. So if you're a stitcher and you haven't done a Flosstube, or if it's been a while since you did a Flosstube, I encourage you. It's really not difficult. It's difficult for me because I'm an introvert, but it's really not difficult. If you have a phone that does video, that has video capabilities, you can use your phone. You just set it up on a little tripod, which you can get tripods for your phone at Walmart. I don't know if I'm supposed to do that, but that's, Wally World. For like $10, $15 bucks, and that's really all you need. And then you can put the video together in your computer. Maybe you feel like you're not computer savvy. There are some software out there that's really easy, like there's iMovie. You just drop your video in there. That is if you want to edit it. If you don't want to edit it, even YouTube has an editing software. Maybe I'll do some tutorials on that, but maybe that's my thing. Maybe I need to encourage others to do a Flosstube. I'll help you. If you have questions on how to do that, just email me. My email's in the description below. That's kind of long-winded, but I think I would like to encourage others to do a Flosstube. It's rewarding. It really is, to get to share what you're working on with others. you know, maybe you don't get out like very much like I haven't been to retreats, and I don't get much time to go and stitch with others, which I would love to. So maybe you're like me, and it really is, it's rewarding to be able to share what you're working on and to show others, and so yeah, that's that. I have a couple of FFOs today. I have been working this month on my samplers for September samplers. I don't know which one is it. Samplers, September. I have been working on some samplers vigilantly, and I have some Stitchy kindness that I want to share with you today, and some whips, and I really haven't really planned out. I know October's coming, and the seasonal stitching, I don't have any plans yet, so I still need to work on that. But anyway, let's get right into it. Oh, my name is Amy. I told you that. Today is Monday, but if you want to, you can find me on Instagram, on Twitter, Facebook. I also created a Facebook group for those that don't access Instagram. I'm still trying to figure out how to get, like, when you post on Instagram, it automatically posts over on Facebook, regardless. So I'm working on that one for you. But yeah, join us over on Facebook, and maybe I'll start posting some stuff about doing a Flosstube and different types of software and stuff that you can use there. So you can join us over there, and those are the places you can find me. And I'm also on Etsy in the links below. I don't have any giveaways today, and I don't have any haul. But let's go ahead and dive in. I'll show you what I've been working on. My first FFO, I finished this last year, I think. Was it last year? And I don't remember the name of it. Sorry, I'll put the name below, but I think, is this a Barbara Anna or a Cherry Hill Stitchery? I'm not sure, but I'll share the name of the pattern in the video. So I went ahead and I found these frames at the thrift store, and I think I paid a couple bucks for it, and it fits this perfectly. So I love this pattern. It's a sampler, right? So very cute. I finally got that one into a frame. I'm going to find a place to put this so that I don't get my things mixed up. I'll just stick that over there for now. Oh, my other FFO, I finished Thankful, Grateful, Blessed. And I got that in a frame so we can get the glare off of it. There we go. And I worked on this most of this month. This took most of my stitching time this month. Found this frame at the thrift store. I think I paid $1.50 for it, and I feel like it was perfect for this. And I just put a little card in here. This is called Grateful, Thankful, Blessed. I didn't put the kind of fabric because I put IDK. Murky by Picture This Plus, but I used the, how was I doing that? Ah, there we go. I used Call For threads, I think. Maybe I did DMC. I'll have to research it. I'll put it on the video, but I think it turned out really cute. And this is an 8x10 frame. I don't think I wrote that in my cross stitch book, because this was a new pattern. I'd had this in my stash for a while, and I just decided I was going to get it done for the fall season, And since it was Sampler September, I don't think I wrote it in here. Tong, I didn't. Pumpkin Farm? No, that's this one, I think. By the way, thank you. This was a gift from a dear friend, Janice. Thank you so much. I still use it. It's very handy. If I remember to write it down in there. So that's that one. That's my other FFO. And then, so I worked on that most of September. As you can see, I worked on it. It looks like I started it on the 7th of September, right here, and then all this week I stitched on it, and then I finished it, is this Wednesday? The 21st, I finished it. So that took most of September. And then I was gonna write this in here. I started working on, after that, I started working on my Christmas garden by Blackbird Design. And I started this, when did I start this? I just had it. What did I do with it? Oh, I put it back here. Let's see. Did I write it in here? Hopefully. Christmas garden. I started this in June of 21. And it just kind of got away from it. I did quite a bit of stitching on it. Several people are working on this. I noticed this year they picked it up and started working on it, and so I was like, yep, that's what I need to do this month. In Sampler September. So after I finished that one, sorry I didn't iron it or anything. I work on this during the week. And I was surprised when I pulled it out and I started looking at it. So I had this on a frame, so that's why there's threads in it. But started working on this one, and I managed to get that middle bouquet stitched, and then the deer, everything up top above that little border, I managed to get done this week. And then I think Saturday night I was working on this bouquet here, and I still need to add the flowers. And so I finished up there. So I'm using the call for threads. There's 4 colors. Several people changed out the colors, and I just decided that I would do it with the call for. But the ones that have changed the colors in it, so if you decide to do it, consider it, because they're really pretty. The ones that the people that are changing out some of the colors for like deeper reds and stuff like that, it's really pretty. As a matter of fact, I think I remember thinking, oh, I wish I had thought of that. But it's still pretty. I like it the way it's turning out. And it's almost done. Another one that I did work on a little bit. No, this one I haven't touched this one. That's my Anton, which I will be working on her regularly. But I didn't work on her this month. And then this is my Sarah Jane. I didn't work on her. I think that's all I worked on this month. And so that's all I worked on this month. A couple that I do that I want to finish up this month. And it's probably a good thing I'm doing this Flosstube because Pumpkin Farm by Blackbird Design. I did start that. Did I start that after I did my last Flosstube? I can't remember. It's a really small pattern. And it's not iron. My daughter-in-law is singing in the background if you hear. But I've got quite a bit of progress on there. Sorry, it's not iron, so it's going to be hard to see. There we go. It's getting there. So I really should, it's kind of small. I really should get that one done because it is just about finished. And I'm just using, am I using Claw 4? No, DMC. I'm using the DMC. And this is on Ale. I picture this. I should get that one done this month. It's a cute pattern. Did I show you? Okay, so I think it was a couple of videos back. I had gone through all my samplers because I was preparing to get all my, because most of my whips are samplers. And I was going through them and preparing to start getting them knocked out. And I had decided to not do Consider the Lilies. I don't know why. I just, maybe it's, I don't know. It's a lot bigger than what I'm used to stitching. I think the largest pattern that I've stitched on, it would be between my Long Dog sampler and my Newcastle bouquet. I don't know. I have been stitching on fairly larger samplers. I don't know. Maybe I felt overwhelmed by all the different colors. I don't know, but I just I decided not to work on it. And then I noticed a lot of people are working on there's Consider the Lilies, and then what is the other one? Consider the Lilies, and is it the Swallows? There's one that refers to the same scripture, that has the birds. It talks about the birds. I can't remember, but maybe you know what I'm talking about. It's the other sampler. I noticed a lot of Flosstubers sharing their whips, and they're working on it, and they had a really good idea that they were working on it on Sunday, and it just kept calling to me. I don't know. I think about it, for some reason it just wouldn't leave me alone. I couldn't forget about it, that I had started it and that I had all the thread and the linen, and so I was like, okay, fine. So I picked it back up and I started working on this one again. I worked on this one last Sunday all day. So I devoted all Sunday to work on this sampler. And I worked on it last Sunday, which was the 18th. Yes. So my brother-in-law, my niece, and my nephew came to visit last weekend. I haven't seen them since my sister passed away, and so they came to visit, and we had a really good visit. My brother-in-law Randy arrived. Sorry about that. I had a picture fall off the wall. It scared the daylights out of me. Oh, anyway, Randy arrived on Friday, and then he came to visit on Saturday. Spent the day with my husband and my son, and they went gold mining. It's just a thing with my husband and my son right now. And then Sunday, my niece and nephew came to visit, and then they left. We had a really good visit. It was fun. We grilled out, and then they left Sunday afternoon, and yeah, they went to Zion National Park to hang out there for a little while. And so I got started on working on this probably late, I'd say late Sunday, that Sunday evening, which was the 18th. And then yesterday I worked on it. And so you can't really see, it's kind of a big sampler. There we go. So this is how far I've gotten. And my plan is, I had done the bottom border, and so I decided, let's see, which side am I on? This side over here, I decided what I would do is come up, and I would come up to the writing on this side, and then I would stitch the words back over to this side, and then I would finish down the flowers down this side and then just fill in the bottom. And those plans were working out real good. So I was able to stitch, I stitched all the words yesterday. Last weekend I finished all the border up to this flower. And then this past Sunday I did all yesterday. I started and then I finished all the words. I still need to do the border. It was like 3:30 in the morning when I finished up, and I was really sweating it because when I got over to this side, I was scared. Like I was working on the end and I was like, oh my goodness, it doesn't look like there's going to be enough room. And I was very careful to make sure that I got all my spaces right and everything. And I was like, so it did, I was able to fit the word consider in there, but as you can see, there's one space. Excuse my nails, but there's one space there, and there's supposed to be 3. So I was like, oh, that's not good. Where did I go wrong? I knew it wasn't in my words in the writing. So I started counting this border here. And I discovered that I need an extra one in here, which was great because then that pushes that out one more. So I was like, well, I still need to find one more. There's one more somewhere that I'm off. So I counted all of these, and I was really sweating it because that's a lot of work. And it was all right. And then I decided, okay, let me look where I started the wording. And sure enough, looks like I got a little fur in there. Sure enough, when I started with 4 spaces. So I was like, yes, I found it. So what I could do is, well, I'm definitely going to fix this side. So I just need to take this part of the border out and add that one extra in here, which is no big deal. I'll have to redo that flower. And I was thinking, well, I kind of want both. I want it to be even. What could I do? And so if I did, I would definitely have to make some adjustments. You know, I think 2 spaces will be okay. It'll be off 1 space. Because if I start adding to, I could add to this. I could add an extra one to this and then just add an extra one up top. But I think that would be noticeable. Maybe I could add it in the top one, this one, at the very top. I think the whole idea is how the wording is going to look, because it looks kind of close over there. So I think it'll be okay just to be off 1. And that way I'm not changing shifting the whole sampler over. So I'm not, what do you think? Tell me what you think, what you would do in that situation. There's no way I'm going to take out all that lettering. There's no way, you guys, that I'm going to take out all that lettering. That was a lot of work. I don't know why I started 4 over. I don't really think it'll bother me that much if it's just over missing 1 on that side. Will that change? That's going to change the sampler. Probably not that much. I could probably make up for it somewhere. I just don't know. Do I take all the lettering out? I have to decide. That means I would have to stitch. Or I could just move the 1 word consider over 1. Yeah. No, I don't know. That's an idea. I could do that. In other words, I could take the word consider out and just, because there's plenty of space there, just move it over 1. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move that one over 1, correct the border. It's okay. Luckily, there's nothing else tied to the wording. There's nothing else left. I mean, there's nothing connected to it. I mean, they're on the border. They're sitting on the border. But I think it'll be okay. I think I'm overthinking it. So I think it'll be all right. But I'm working on it again, and I feel good about that. I feel really good about that. So that's pretty much all the stitching that I've been doing, guys, since I did my Flosstube, my previous Flosstube. I'm still trying to figure out where I'm at with what I'm gonna stitch for like seasonal. There's so many beautiful patterns, cute patterns, gorgeous patterns. I watch Flosstube. I watch what everybody's stitching on. I'm like, oh, that's so cute. I would love to do a lot of those. I just have a hard time deciding. I'm drawing a blank right now. So I know there's a couple of them that I've got my heart set on doing. So I'll show that in my next video. I would like to try and get back to doing a video every week, and that would be great. That would be awesome. Because I'm just like kind of lost not doing a Flosstube. I got some Stitchy kindness last month from Carla. My friend Carla sent me this beautiful card. It's so sweet. And just before I was doing my video, I was looking up the name of the dishes. This is called, well, I think that's the Chinese. That's the Chinese. It has the Chinese landscape in it. When I was growing up, my mom had a bowl that she used to make biscuit in, and it was this blue and white dishware, but it had the Holland. It had a Holland scenery, and I was looking it up, and it's called Delft pottery. And so basically the Chinese landscape bowls were quite popular, and then the Dutch started doing their version and putting the Holland scenery, and Delft, which is I think in Holland, a place in Holland, became a major production area for those dishes. But I often think of that bowl that my mom used. It was so pretty. It was stone, actually. And I've noticed that, you know, like in the past couple of years, stoneware is coming back. Or maybe it's been back and I've just noticed, but I really love stoneware. But this is so cute. And he looks kind of like my kitty Jax. So cute, so cute. And she also sent me this happy-go-lucky embroidery pattern. And she included some fabric and some DMC variegated floss, 40-45, to stitch this. And I did stitch a couple of them. I did the squirrel. I think it's a squirrel. I did the squirrel. And I also did the word lucky. I want to do them all. I'm going to do them all. But I didn't do just the outline. Like we have here. You just embroider that outline. These are all so cute. This is by Hudson Holidays. Shirley Hudson is the designer. I went ahead and I filled it in, and I also used DMC E301 metallic thread to trace around the word. And I just made these little pillows, and I finished it with the fabric. Thank you, Carla. This was a lot of fun. She sent it to me to cheer me up, and it did. It cheered me up. And here's the little squirrel. He's so cute. And then I did that on the fabric. I don't think I put, oh I did. I put some of the metallic thread right there in his little buckle. It's kind of hard to see. If I could get it right. There we go. Anyway, he's super cute. And I'll probably work on some of the other ones closer to St. Patrick's Day. But that was super sweet. Thank you so much. It did cheer me up. I enjoyed that. As a matter of fact, I had forgotten to mention that in my video before. I had been working on some embroidery. Let me grab that right quick. Okay, I'm back. I had been working on some embroidery. I've been doing some crazy quilting and just playing along. I don't know if I showed this in my, I don't think I did. I've just been doing some embroidery with crazy quilting, trying a lot of different stitches and learning how to make flowers, like 3D flowers. And I actually had gotten the idea to do a journal cover. So I had done this one, and this looks a cute flower. And then like this opens up. So this is the whole journal cover. And then it folds. I kind of quit working on it. Here's another crazy quilt piece that I did. This is during that time that I was gone from Flosstube for a while. I had also bought some, I gotta find the piece that I was working on. What did I do with it? I wanted to show you. I'd done some quilt work, but here's another piece, crazy quilt piece that I did. And I was working with ribbon. Did I work with ribbon? Yeah, there's ribbon in there. And I bought some of my first silk ribbon. I don't think that's here. I wanted to show you the one that I was working on. I'm not sure what I did with it, but I do want to show you that silk ribbon. So I'm gonna grab that right quick. My sewing room is a mess. I've got everything pulled out, but this is the silk ribbon that I bought because I wanted to do more I wanted to practice more of the silk embroidery. And nobody locally sells silk ribbon. So I had to order it online and it's stuck in the bag. But I had ordered the wrong size. So I thought this is 7mm. I thought this was the wide, but it's not. Let's see how flowy it is. And I bought these 4 or 5 different colors. I got these from a shop in Washington State. If I can find the name of the shop, I'll share it on the screen. But it's just beautiful. Let me see if I can get it close. It's just, see how it's just beautiful. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. But I would love to do some more embroidery. I don't know. I have my sampler. I didn't share it. Maybe I'll share it. Oh, I forgot it. A little bit of quilty goodness, but thank you so much, Carla. I enjoyed this. That was a lot of fun, and you're so sweet. Thank you. So I was working with embroidery there for a little while. I have a sampler. This one, what do I do with it? This one. My Aunt Tom sampler has embroidery in it right here, and it scares the heck out of me. I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to do that neatly. So yeah, that's coming up. I am nowhere near the top yet. Actually, I don't know why. I always start on the bottom. So I have that much of it done, and it's wrinkled. So, but I haven't worked on that this month. So I got a little ways. So I need to practice. But anyway, that's that. What did I do? Does all this go together? This does go together. Put this back in here because I'll be looking for it if I don't. Like, what did I do with it? And so that was really sweet. That was fun. I also have been doing a little bit of quilting. So I don't know if I shared on my other Flosstube this quilt that I was working on, but I did get the top done, and this is a granny square. And so it has different ones. I think it measures 50 by 70. Or no, it's square. So I think it's 52 by 52. I'm debating on putting maybe a wider border at the top and the bottom to make it longer. So all that needs now is for me to sandwich it and quilt it. I will probably quilt it myself and put the binding on it, and that will be done. And I did start another one, but I didn't bring the pieces over here. I will share those in my next Flosstube. So I was glad to get that one done. So that's kept me busy. That was at the beginning of the month. I worked on that. So that's pretty much everything I've been up to, for the most part. So I enjoyed this month. I enjoyed this month stitching, just focusing on my samplers, and getting those done, or getting far along. I feel like, yeah, my Christmas garden will be done this month. That's a goal. I work on that during the week. And I noticed that some people have been talking about doing a 25/7 stitch, which is really interesting. So I would really like to get my land that I love sampler completed. I just need to do the strawberries across the front. So I can focus on kitting up a couple of other samplers I have that I would like to get started. So, but I'm starting to think that it may be next year before I'm able to start any new ones. Right now I'm just going to focus on what I want to stitch on in October, and probably will do another video in the next couple of weeks and just talk about that. But I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for your encouragement, and thank you for being a subscriber and spending time with me each week. It really is rewarding to share what you're stitching on and with others, and it's a great way to get good ideas and advice, and you guys have always been super awesome about that, guiding me and helping me to know different things about stitching. So I hope you have a wonderful week coming up, that you stay safe and yeah, have a great week. I really appreciate y'all, and I will see y'all again in my next video. Have a great week. Thank you. All right, see ya.